of prosperity, the protocol for prosperous living. This is what many Christians don't know, and this is why they struggle. If you know this and you engage this, you will prosper. And brothers and sisters, I beg you, prosper. You get why? If you don't prosper, even your conviction, you may lose it. Oh, I'm telling you. See, I've seen many people burning for God, but certain things happen. They began to question. Is this thing real? I've seen people before who were consistent with God. A point came, lack of transport fare made them to stop coming to church. There are many people who should have been here. They can't pay for their transport fare, and they cannot even buy data to watch it. Not because they don't love God, and because they can't transport themselves and can't afford data. After 1 month, the thing will no longer be in their heart. They will now replace it with something else, and before you know what is happening, they are in one corner smoking. And then you are wondering, how did you get here? Poverty brought him there. Not the devil. Lack brought him there. I've seen many people who went into wrong acts because they couldn't take it anymore. He can endure hunger, but he has a 3-year-old child who is crying and nobody is willing to help. He has no choice. He had to do something. That's why he stole for the first time. Not because of himself, but he can't see his child going through pains of hunger. See, prosper, my brother. It has a reason. Without prosperity, you can't advance God's kingdom. Without prosperity, even your faith can be challenged. Without prosperity, you can't live a quality life. You cannot. And without prosperity, there are many things you can't do. See, there are many people burning with fire to win souls. They don't have the resources. They want to win more souls than we can ever imagine. But one crusade costs several millions. Several millions. So they cannot organize any massive event for God. Not because they don't have the heart. They don't have the means. This is why prosperity is a must. And this is why God puts it as part of our everyday life. We need to prosper. And don't prosper in the season. Don't prosper once in a while. Prosper always. There is a system that increases a man daily. Your prosperity should be daily. And there are forces in God that makes that happen. The question is, are you willing to engage them? There are two systems of material prosperity. Number one is the universal system. And then number two is the divine system. Universal system of prosperity cuts across three things. Number one, productive wisdom. If you don't produce anything, you can't prosper. Anybody you see today who has financial power is producing something. So this one, you don't have to need God. Universal prosperity is indirect empowerment of God. And the problem with universal prosperity is that man takes the glory. So for example, some of the billionaires in the world don't know God. But somebody has set up Facebook. Somebody has set up Twitter. Somebody has set up Apple. And every day millions come because you are using Apple. Because you are using Facebook. Because you are using Twitter. So long as you can produce something, you can prosper. And every one of us breathing must engage universal prosperity. I've taught you before that we relate with men at the level of men. But when operating at the level of men fail, then we shift to the God zone. That's the advantage we have. So we don't negate this. Please, as a Christian, let your hand do something. Even the Bible said, whatever your hand finds to do, it said do it well. And the Bible said the Lord will bless the works of your hands. So God has regard for what you do. What I'm about to teach you here does not encourage idleness. Anything your hand finds to do, that means your hand must find something. You must deploy yourself to producing something. Produce value. The information I'm giving you here is value. And there are things that come because of it. I've been in my room since 12 o'clock. I didn't go out of one room from 12 to 5. It took me 5 hours to cook what I'm giving you here. Somebody will hear this and say, wow, this is rich. And they will give me something because of it. It's called universal prosperity. Are you following? You must produce something. That's first law for universal prosperity. Number two is talents and gifts. Some people are struggling today because they are rusty. You have a voice. You think that voice is just to sing in your parlor. You are joking. God didn't give you your voice to sing in your parlor. You need wisdom to market your gift, because a lot will depend on it. It says a man's gift maketh room for him. So if you don't manifest your gift, you have no room. The degree of empowerment you enjoy is the degree to the manifestation of your gift. And this one is not about God. God gave it generously to the whole creation, because every flesh is an offspring of God.